How's it going, fellow indie game enthusiasts? I hope you're having a wonderful day and you are ready for some more DunHero 1.0 beta pure chaos awesomeness, because today we are checking out the new playable class called Cleric. Yesterday we checked out the Necromancer. If you want to see the video or the videos to be more precise, click on the cards somewhere here. So without further ado, let's see how the Cleric plays. Welcome, fellow traveler. If you like indie games as much as I do, please don't forget clicking all the nice buttons on the screen, because it helps out the channel a lot. And if you are an indie dev who needs their game tested or covered, please send me an email to the email address on the screen. And now, back to the game. If you haven't played DunHero before, this is a really nice roguelite RPG with a bunch of playable classes, pure chaotic, combat, item synergies, sets, level ups, epic cards, rerolls, and factions. So let's see what the Cleric does. So the passive skill is we are getting +1 revive. Thanks to the unlocked passive tree, we have a revive by default, so now it's going to be 2 revives. For all the revives, you gain +10 intellect, which is awesome, starting with 3 strength, 0 dexterity, and 5 intelligence. And we got a Cleric robe, a Cleric hat, and a Cleric book. So let's see those Cleric items. We got a Cleric hat, which is going to increase lightning damage by 20%. We got the Cleric robe, which is going to give us extra damage based on the revive that we are having. We are currently having 2. This is the Cleric book, which is attack per second 3, pretty nice amount of damage, and it's applying shock, and this is the basic item we are starting with. And let's see what the challenge stone has to offer, because this is a quick mode version in the game, and I'd like to showcase the Cleric and the quick mode at the same time in one video. So let's see. In this mode, gameplay is shorter due to fewer words, more rewards from quests and enemies, and hindsight, gameplay may be less balanced than default. Take the challenge. So here we go, and blast the normal. Okay, so what we have here, so based on what I understand now a bit better, is that we have encumbrance now in the game, which means now if we are getting stuff based on our encumbrance level or above that, the character is going to be much slower. Also, seemingly these boxes belong to the guys in the vicinity, so I am just taking them down, and thanks to that, all of the NPCs are being pissed, because seemingly they are extremely territorial. Now this guy looks like a druid, so kinda understandable. Let's just go with some intelligence, because this character is of course using intelligence as the primary stat. So let's see what happens. Am I going to die immediately for the first try, or can we just take down these angry shopkeepers and other guys? Applying shock really nicely, so this is going pretty okay now. Ooh, the druid guy is just blasting a bunch of projectiles at the same time. Pretty nasty. Okay. Mr. Potion Seller Goblin. I'm sorry. Okay. So let's see what happens. Now they are bandits, but we haven't hit them, so this is a bandit trader. Let's see what we can do. This guy is offering a lightning staff, which could be extremely great for us, but we do not have 321 gold at the minute, so I'm just going to get a couple of stuff, hopefully find something useful. Oh, this is a really nice potion, so maybe we can sell stuff. So based on encumbrance now, we can get slowed down, which is not a cool thing. This is also a limitation what a character can and cannot equip, so I guess it is more in character in a way, I guess. But so we now have to be careful and check out the weight of the items. As well, as you can see, while I'm using my book and seemingly every mana consuming weapon, now working basically the opposite, because as we blast enemies, the mana is going up, and as you can see, there's like above 100% or stuff like that. We are dealing more damage, which is extremely cool. So, okay, level 5 immediately. This game mode is definitely faster. Lightning aura. You create an aura that inflicts 6 to 75 lightning damage, and we got a tick time 0.4 seconds. Oh, look at this. So now, if we're going there, are we going to hit? Fortunately not. We are not hitting the friendly enemies. Okay, let's talk to the mage and let's trade with it. So for 138 gold, we can get like extra mana. I don't think so at the moment, because we're kind of looking for that staff to buy it, to be able to buy it, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to happen this time. Also, with the click on the house, we can just go back to the start of the level, which is a really nice quality of life feature, if you ask me. Okay, ooh, this one was kind of bastardized, so let's just go there. Get some XP. So we have 2 revives. Revive is basically if your HP drops to 0, you got like a second chance or something like that. Let's see about these guys. This is, you know, the good old cellar or jail. So we are definitely taking them down. These are bandits. And yeah, so taking down bandits and the other bandits are watching at the same time is not really good for the future of getting that really nice staff, but in this case it doesn't really matter. Let's see how this character is just taking down all the enemies at the same time. Lightning aura is blasting really nice amount of damage. Look at that, just ticking pretty nicely. 30 something, 40, really nice. Okay, let's just stop watching the aura and try not dying. Okay, so what about extra intelligence again? We got a key, 2 keys to be more specific. Took down all the enemies. We got the extra stuff, bunch of coins, so we'd have been able to buy the stuff, but unfortunately they saw our shenanigans, so that's not going to happen. But the great thing is now we have 4 of those potions. So what would you say? We just go in, take down this guy as well, just like, you know, morally grey clerics. Is there a thing like that? I'm pretty sure there's a thing like that. Let's just get the intelligence boost once again, extra gold, extra XP, really nice, and of course not wasting any, you know, like keys on this one, just taking down the walls just like every normal person does. And then here we go. So let's see, kinda unlocked everything, and we got some enemies in the upper right corner, so we just go there. And I have to say from the get-go, the cleric is super brutal without any new items. So I thought that the Necromancer is going to be beefy with those summons, but look at this. This guy is just blasting shocks out of shocks after shocks, and it's just awesome. Okay, so we took down the first level, and let's see what happens. Now this is a boss entrance, so we got like seemingly 1 less level per each world. So let's see what's going on. So enemies are definitely dealing kinda more damage based on the damage I took, but not exactly sure because, you know, we had to take down on like 7 enemies at the same time or whatever. Okay, Coal Wand, Hunter Cap, and this is an electric wand. Okay, really nice start, because this guy is dealing 297 damage and this is a bit more, so basically the same. Applying shock but having a nicer damage range. Okay, Dark Forest immediately. Okay, now we're talking. So let's just blast there. Also, if we're going to find any potion that give us like extra armor, extra shield, or extra damage, now they changed it, and this is extremely awesome, because now it is not going to consume like based on time elapsed. Now we are using it for different amounts of worlds. For example, if I get a damage buff this time, like at the moment, it's going to last for like 4 worlds or 4 encounters. So in this case, I just get it now and then go to a next world and I still have buff. Okay, I just got like almost 2 shot. Let's just take down these fellas. Try not to attack the vendor, because hopefully later on we can just buy stuff from him. Nice level up immediately. Okay, so definitely if you have like less time to blast a couple of runs of DunHero, the quick mode is a really cool option to do so. Like, you know, lunch break, having some, you know, relax while working. Why would anyone do that, of course, haha. Okay, let's just get those, and potion trader, really nice. Okay, so finally I can show you what I was talking about. So bucket helmet, these are just going down. So applying shock, we are having bigger range, extra attack. So okay, the cleric book is out of the window. So let's see, armor, 4 stages, also damage, 4 stages, also attack speed, 4 stages, super great. So for example, let me show you armor. So now we have extra armor for 4 stages. If we complete a stage, that means we go through a portal, one of the charges are just going down. So pretty great. Get 2 of these, talk to the trader, and let's see what we have. Extra mana, extra weight capacity. I think we just get it. So in this case, later on we can get some extra items. I bought a key just in case, because having keys are really great. And now these are going to heal a bit, and also getting like extra stuff, extra intelligence. Okay, I really love the way how they spawn enemies now. If you click on the like abandoned chest type of thing, really great. Get the golden die to reroll the boss thing. Lightning burst, dealing lightning damage creates explosion that deals 20% damage as explosion damage. Do we want to do that? Sure. Full lightning, first try. Wait, why? Oh, I took on the... Dude, are you so territorial? Why? I just, you know, I hit a wall. What is your problem? Ring of Fate, lucky combo chance, really cool. So let's see, these guys are looking pretty chill. So let's just, for example, you know, hire this guy, maybe hire a bandit. No, just one companion by default. This guy can heal us, and we can buy a bunch of really nice extra stuff. Sell the shuriken, sell the shirt, and sell the magic wand, because we are not using those. You know, I just put these here just in case. Yeah, I think we are okay. So I'm also going to, should I ask him to heal me? What about the map? Oh, plenty more enemies. We can come back later and ask for some healing. Okay, let's take down the bandits. Let's see how the villager does. Maybe just like a sacrificial lamb. You know, to stay in character with the cleric, I guess. Let's just go extra intelligence. Now we are blasting 44 intelligence. Sounds really great. Oh, we got a cool random place here. Let's just go down. Let's see what type of stuff is here. This is a dark merchant, so maximum HP will be reduced if you buy something. Decorated armor, extra fortune, extra armor. Ooh, this is the lightning stuff I was talking about. So it's going to take down 75 of my HP, but it doesn't matter because look at the damage, 720. Jesus. Okay, we need this. Definitely need this. Let's just sell this guy. Hopefully that's not going to be the end of my character. So gun reload, no. Dash, no. Secret paladin cross tomb, no. Okay. So dude was extremely useful. Let's just go there. Of course, now we are having a really nice HUD element or UI for the companions that we are having. So in this case, I can see the HP of the guy. Pretty neat feature. Look at this. Look at this damage. Second level, 800 damage. Okay, so can we complete you know, the game with this guy this time, please? That would be an excellent video, in my opinion. Let's just go with a crit chance, so hopefully we can deal like better damage. Okay, Mr. Villager just went down the gutter, unfortunately. But you know, collateral damage, as they say. I really don't like to, you know, just sacrifice my companions, but what can I do? So no reroll, but shield potion is definitely something I am looking forward, because, oops, I just dropped it. This is not how much I'm looking forward to this. You know, let's just really quickly... Oh, come on, man. What's your So he was pissed, and now I cannot buy more stuff from the guy because he was also getting pissed. You know what? Screw you. I'm taking all your stuff. Okay. So let's see. The only happy NPCs on the map. Sure. So maximum HP is great. But my other fella just died, so we cannot really reroll these. What about this one? Your dash inflicts physical damage. No thank you. Physical damage. No thank you. Mage stuff. Really good. Okay, let's just put this here. And everyone is happy. So let's see the second boss. Also, I'm going to do something crazy and enable the damage buff as well. So we are dealing pretty okay amount of damage, but I just wanna top out the damage output if this is possible. And of course, this is a clever way to like play the system in a way, because now I just enable the damage buff at this you know, stage, so I kinda saved one in a way. Do we have like something that maybe lucky gloves, lucky combo chance? This one is giving us attack speed. But for fists. Okay, we are not using fists, so let's take the lucky gloves. And not using the golden thing just now. Okay, pretty fast. So far so good. Let's go to the haunted graveyard. Not taking down all the graves this time. This is definitely something I usually do. But now I just want to take down the first couple ones, because we just need some nice amount of experience. Okay, so what about the enemies? We see the way to go, and these are okay. So look at this, different types of really nice traders. Again, this is a shaman guy, so we can get like summon limit increased. We are not dealing with summons at the moment. But look at this, magic pickstone, range snowball. Super awesome. But holy cross. Remember Holy Cross from the previous video, where I used it with the Necromancer. Kinda blasphemic, but who cares? So we are getting like a summon stuff, so every character has like one summon power by default. So maybe I should get this, because in this case, if I have more revives, I get extra damage. So that could be a great combination. But before we you know, jump on that, let's just discover the other things. But now, wait a second, oh no, we are in the town. Okay. So seemingly we have like random chance to get into a town after a level in this you know, quick thing. So are we going to sell stuff, or just you know, get some extra things and go out, armor, extra, you know, I'm not going to spend money on the cross. Said no cleric ever, I guess. So we're just going to go there and have a blast. Okay, no cross this time, but seemingly are the, you know, the charges going to be like decreased based on that? Hopefully not. Oh yeah, the charges are definitely getting decreased. Oh, that's not nice. I mean, this was just like a normal town. I mean, what's up with you? Okay, I think... Okay, I know this is like my opinion only, but that doesn't seem fair. So like, I did not have a choice to go here. Ooh, look at those. Now this is pure chaos. I love that. You know, if you want to summarize DunHero in one word, or sort of like a sentence, pure chaos. Pure chaos roguelite. Awesomeness, I guess. This is the sentence, I would say, if someone asks about DunHero. Okay, taking down these guys. Woo! Taking some damage as well. Oh, blast enemy, or like, I don't know, elite. They don't have like proper names at the moment. Let's call them elites because like all the RPGs are using this terminology, so I guess why not? Okay, level 15. Assassin's Log, Torn Skin and Power of Armor. Physical damage plus armor. Let's just reroll for free. Gain intelligence but lose the other. Gain aura damage for every 50 HP you have. Not bad. Hitting enemies with a curse effect. You know, let's just blast the intelligence one. I mean, aura thing sounds really great as well, but you know, we are trying to maximize the active damage output of the character, so not the passive one. Okay, these guys are just chilling, so not disturbing them at all. Staff is really good. So I remember staffs weren't that good in the previous version. I usually ditched them, but this is just super awesome. Let's just get some nice loot. What do you hide? More healing potions, great. So now that's definitely a much luckier run than with the Necromancer I had. Extra potions once again. Okay, I really have high hopes on this one. But of course, try not to jinx it, right? Ooh, that was more than 1000 damage. Okay. Super stuff. Now we have some secret as well. And level up, which is going to give us like extra intelligence once again. Do we have a key? Of course we have a key. Let's just take down the graves. Get some extra XP. Look at this. Now we are having alchemist enemies among the zombies or witches or hags or whatever you want to call them. Super great. Okay. I really like DunHero because the dev just knows what to put into the game and what people are going to enjoy, so this is super good. So, Dark Trader once again. So we are selling all the stuff that we are not using. Blade Dancer Armor, one of the new classes as well. We are going to get there soon, trust me. Slime Boots, Travel Boots, Increase Capacity, yeah, we have this. So what about these? Lightning Orb, but this is a two-handed one. So I guess we won't be able to... Is this a two-handed one? But yeah, it's a two-handed one. So Lightning Orb is out of the question. Animated Hat, Aura damage, Lightning damage. So remember I said that we are going to like maximize the active output. I think I'm just going to roll the dice value. Oh boy, no, I'm not rolling the dice because my character would die. Okay, I was too hasty on that, so we just go out because otherwise the dark... Should we? You say we should take them down, right? You know, let's just take them down in this case. Okay, level up. Crit chance. Dude is going to attack for sure because, yeah, oh, look at that. But this is Star One then Icy Quiver, so we can have like more money. Okay, that was a good call. I thought that this is the end, but I shouldn't be so pessimistic, seemingly. Okay, let's just go there. Maybe a bandit because he has more HP. Cool, thank you. Open the chest. It's an apple. Okay, just a villager, angry villager. We can take angry villagers, I guess. You know, being priests or clerics. Angry villagers are mortal enemies, I guess. Okay, so these are getting like really nice amount of enemies from the graves. So what about the trader? Do we have anything? Magic weapon damage. This is a magic weapon for sure. You know what? Let's just... So I know we deal lightning damage. Super cool. Aura Potion. Haha. Let's just try this one. And here's Mr. Holy Cross. Okay. So summon it. Extra damage. And then we use the Aura Potion as well. Okay. What can we do? What else can we do? To be more precise. You know, get the keys. Just in case. Take down the graves. Oh yeah, super good. Okay, so here you can see we got different types of vendors once again. This guy is a pirate. So let's talk to the guy because he is selling some really nice set items. Gloves of Darkness. Illegal gloves. Ooh boy, okay. Negative karma. Nice. Storm power armor. So none of these things we are looking for. But the Tavern Keep has a bunch of really cool stuff. For example, aura damage for 4 stages. And the egg to get some extra stuff. So I would say, how much do we need? You know, let's just sell a couple of these and the key, and we get the egg and just use it. And I'm pretty sure we are not going to use any of the dexterity that we're having. So I just kind of bought back the berries just in case. They are pretty nice last resort type of stuff. Okay, spent all the gold we got. So I would say let's go and check on the third boss of the game, the Dark Necromancer, if I remember his name correctly. Oh, look at this. Golden berry, soldier gloves. Okay, not going to use that. And our encumbrance is pretty okay, I would say. Let's just go there. Yes, Dark Necromancer. Oof, look at the damage that we do. Jeez. Super good. Okay, also we got this one to extra armor. Paladin Cross Bone one. Okay, now we use one of the golden dice. Pirate shirt. Ring of Explosion. But we do not have like an empty hand, so that's not going to work. Intelligence. Okay. Let's go to the desert. One of the worst maps of the game so far. But of course, we haven't seen the new one, so maybe they are much worse than these. So I'm just going to blast this. We are getting tipsy, but increased aura damage for sure. Oof, boy, it's like the CRT effect with some. No, boy, damn it! It wasn't on purpose. I'm tipsy. Sorry, man. Okay, we cannot hire it, so we just take it down. Gotta level up. Really cool. You know, let's just get some HP because I really think we are on thin ice here, and I just don't want to screw my attempt. Yeah, seemingly, Cactus was removed from the game. I'm kind of sad. I loved Cactus. I mean, it was overpowered for sure, but some kind of nerfed version would have been nice. But, you know, it is what it is, so not going to complain about it. Mana is just going up, so we're dealing more damage and more damage with the staff. That is just super blasty. Okay, so I am just taking down the cactus because of habit, and also if we just run into them, they damage. So if we find ourselves in like a sticky situation where we have to get away from those pesky enemies, much better to have you know, clear them out. Look at this lightning damage stuff. Oh boy, we definitely need that. Do we have enough? And it's not going to cost any encumbrance type of thing. Frost damage, we are not dealing frost damage, so no problem. Okay, item rarity is going up really nicely. Mr. Cross is just spinning around quietly. Okay, let's see the map. A bunch of enemies still. to take care of, and we are almost level 20. Nice. You know, have they buffed the slot machine? Because it was super botched, I remember. Yeah. 5 attempts. Damn it. Okay. You know, never gamble. That's my advice. Never ever gamble. I mean, gamble if it doesn't involve like money. So like gamble in board games or gamble in like, you know, role-playing games if you want to push your rolls or whatever, but never for money. Arcane power, summon power, gain some power for mana. We are having pretty okay amount of mana, but so should we just give Mr. Cross some extra stuff or reroll? You know, let's reroll. Let's see. Blast of Lightning. On a hit, you have a 25% chance to deal 9 to 329 lightning damage. I think this was a really good idea. So now this was a harmless gamble, which was a really good idea. So yeah, sure, go for that. But otherwise, no. Okay, let's see these guys. Mr. Mummy. Okay. Ooh. Someone decimated the parameters. Come on. Ooh, okay. Ambush from the maggots. Cool. So what about here? An egg. Nice. So let's just eat it. And just keep the apple for like worst case scenario. But hopefully we are not going to need that. Okay, so what about the map? Okay, we cleared out everything and our money is pretty okay in a way, but what I like to do is just use this and to get to the other place much faster, because I'd really like to see what these guys have to offer. Of course, we know that this guy is selling some nice beverages. Yeah, this guy was the set, but here's the bandit trader that we haven't really tried. Rogue lightning stuff. It is dealing, yeah, less damage because we have secret lightning stuff instead of rogue lightning stuff. That's good. Vampire wand, strengthening hood, holy cross, basically doing the same stuff. Explosion. Okay, you know, I'm just going to sell all the things that we are having and just reroll this shop out of curiosity. This is definitely a looting potion that we need. Slime ring, storm, assassin, steel, flint. Okay. So we are going to get chance of getting an extra item from crates and enemies. Okay. That definitely sounds really good. Okay, cleared out the map. Let's just go and face the fort boss and let's hope for the best outcome, because this is all we can do, I guess. Bandit has a huge amount of HP. Okay, pretty cool. Or am I just tipsy? Yeah, because it's good that we have this damage boost, because the Sphinx is just extremely annoying with those traveling stuff. So what are these? Necromancer boots, no thank you. Metal 1, no thank you. And Bard gloves, critical hit power, unlucky combo chance. And we have like a Bard song type of stuff. Okay, never mind. We just, you know, get it and sell it. Okay, so we took down 4 levels with the Cleric. I would say this is a really great place to stop the first gameplay video with the Cleric of DunHero 1.0 beta version. And see you in part 2. Take care.